Few stars have shone as brightly in the brilliant world of CHE as Janet Jackson, who was born into the illustrious Jackson family. With more than 40 years in the spotlight, Jan's journey from a shy young girl to a self-assured famous figure in the entertainment business is nothing short of inspiring. In addition to reinventing music and style, Janet Jackson has had a profound shift in attitude that has made her an inspiration for empowerment and self-acceptance. With her captivating and authentic 1920s look, Janice transported us back to the roaring 20s at the Great Gatsby Gala in London, a testament to her enduring versatility at 53 years of age. Her remarkable journey in the entertainment industry was highlighted by her unwavering dedication and ability to adapt to changing times despite being a living legend and pop culture icon. In September 2019, Janet Jackson candidly discussed her ongoing battle with insecurities. This revelation revealed her frailty and demonstrated that even the most successful people can experience personal struggles. Her path to self-acceptance served as a demonstration of her tenacity and the strength that comes from accepting who you really are. Joseph and Catherine welcomed their youngest sibling, Janet, into the world in 1966. Growing up in such an illustrious family, Joe Jackson was born just 2 years before her older brothers, Jackie Tito Marlon German, and the incomparable Michael were signed by the legendary Motown Records at the Jackson 5. Although Janice's ascent to fame was not as quick as her brothers, who saw immediate success with their first recordings, Janet had to wait until 1974, when, at the tender age of 7, she performed impressions on stage with her brother Brandy in Las Vegas. This early encounter ignited her love for acting and laid the groundwork for her later fame. Jan's television debut occurred in 1975, when she made a guest appearance as herself on the TV series Dinah. However, it was her role in the 1976 variety show The Jackson that truly began to capture the attention of the public. Janet was setting herself up for a remarkable journey into the limelight, one that would define her identity and legacy. As much as Janet wanted to follow in her brother's musical footsteps, a unique professional opportunity presented itself from 1977 to 1979. She played the role of Penny on Good Times. Although the role was just a beginning, it allowed her to make a name for herself in the entertainment world. Janice was determined to carve her own path as a singer, while continuing her success on screen throughout the early 80s. Janet continued to make a name for herself with recurring roles in the TV series Different Strokes beginning in 1980, but her dream of making it as a solo artist was always at the forefront of their mind. Before graduating from high school in 1984 and relocating from California to New York City, while it didn't make the most spectacular entrance, Janet Jackson's 1982 debut album, simply named Janet Jackson, allowed her to discover her own unique voice and laid the foundation for her future growth. It would take a few more albums for Janet to receive the recognition she undoubtedly deserved, but once her talent was acknowledged, her career skyrocketed. Her second album, Dream Street, was released in 1984, marking her departure from her brother's shadow and the development of her career. Jen was inspired by her superstar brother Michael Jackson for her first solo record when she was just 16 years old. Elham's unique style. Her remarkable journey began in 1986 when Janet released Control, a groundbreaking album that soared to the top of the Billboard 200 and eventually sold over 10 million copies, earning a 5FO Platinum certification from the Recording Industry Association of America. Despite being physically distant from her well-known family, Janet was able to forge her own artistic identity. The release of her groundbreaking album Rhythm Nation 1814 in 1989 marked the pinnacle of G's career. The album's influence continues to this day. In 1993, J ventured into acting and gave what is arguably her most well-known performance on screen. She began as the late rapper to Packer in the drama film Poetic Justice. Not only did she give a remarkable performance, but she also raised the bar for urban fashion with her signature long braids and backward-turned Bona hat. In 1994, Janet received nominations for the Golden Globes and Academy Awards for her charming performance of the film's theme song. Janet continued to pursue her musical career despite her film success, releasing her sixth album, simply titled Poetic Justice, in the same year. Janet Wish underwent a dramatic change in looks as well as musical style. The album was hailed by Rolling Stone as a statement of her sexual maturity, making it a significant cultural event in 1995. Janice is bold and self-assured. Personnel collaborated with her brother Michael on the music video for the song Scream, which featured a noteworthy appearance from Personnel. This was the beginning of a new chapter in Janet's self-improvement as she confidently embraced her individuality. In Eddie Murphy's comedy The Nutty Professor to the Clums, Janet ushered in the new millennium with yet another memorable cinematic role as Anais, the titular character's love interest. Her diverse abilities in both music and movies demonstrated her adaptability, and lasting Janice music continued to evolve, keeping pace with the times while retaining her signature style. In 2001, she released the album All For You, departing from the somber tones of her previous effort, The Velvet Rope, which had been released 4 years earlier. That same year, she was honored with the first-ever MTV Icon Award, recognizing her significant influence on pop culture and younger stars such as Britney Spears and Beyoncé Pink. In 2004, Jennifer Lopez and Aaliyah paid tribute to the enduring PA of Janet Jackson's career. After her iconic Super Bowl halftime show performance with Justin Timberlake, Jenna found herself in the center of a media storm. The contentious wardrobe malfunction incident that revealed her bare chest caused a significant controversy that turned it temporarily. Even so, she came out of this ordeal with grace and fortitude, which is a testament to her unbreakable spirit. In 2009, Jenna suffered a personal tragedy when her beloved brother Michael passed away at the age of 50. Throughout Michael's tomato life, Janet has always supported him, even in the face of obstacles like his legacy and the lingering accusations of sexual abuse. Janet persevered with unyielding strength, using her life experiences as motivation. As she entered the second decade of the 21st century, Janet published the book Through You, A Journey to Finding and Loving Yourself in 2011. In this book, she shared her journey to self-acceptance and self-discovery, providing guidance to those looking to overcome their own insecurities and discover their true selves. Jenny Jackson started a mission to regain creative control over her work, and, in honor of her critically acclaimed album with her new label, named it R.I.P Nation. Jenny Jackson is still as determined as ever to regain her footing and revive her career. Jenna made a lot of noise when she released the album Unbreakable. This album served as a monument to her ongoing talent and her dedication to creating music that connected with both her audience and the dynamic music business. Janice's renaissance extended beyond her career. In 2015, she took a temporary hiatus from recording and touring to concentrate on a novel and life-changing chapter. 2 years later, at the age of 50, Janet discovered the immense joy of motherhood. Her journey into parenthood served as another example of her resilience and her capacity to welcome new chapters in life with grace and determination throughout her extraordinary career. The life of Janet Jackson is a monument to the strength of endurance, self-acceptance, and self-discovery, as well as her capacity to grow as an artist. Accept who she truly is and serve as an inspiration to millions of people worldwide, as evidence of her everlasting impact on pop culture and the entertainment industry. Nevertheless, in the middle of this pleasant when Janice felt a sudden, intense ache in her stomach. Harmony dismissed it at first as indigestion. She continued to try to hide her suffering throughout the night, not realizing that it was the start of a journey that would change her life. After the stomach ache persisted, Jenna's perseverance brought her to see a local doctor in Youngersville. The initial diagnosis was shocking because it seemed like a straightforward condition that would go away with time and over-the-counter medications, but F had something different in store for her that nobody knew about, not even Janet. Early in 2023, a sinister enemy was subtly affecting her health. However, there was a glimmer of hope when she had the chance to travel to California and decided to get a second opinion. She went to a cancer center near the heart of the city, where a team of committed medical professionals undertook a thorough examination. The diagnosis was a grim one: uterine cancer. By this point, the disease had not only taken root in her uterus, but had also covertly spread to her ovaries. Due to the overwhelming weight of this illness, Jan had to make the difficult decision to return to her childhood home on the serene shores of Hawaii, where she could be near her mother and find solace in the familiar surroundings. Tragically, this choice allowed her to surround herself with her family's love and support despite how heartbreaking it was. On October 23, Janet Jackson's fight with uterine cancer came to an unavoidable end. Her death left a deep sadness in the hearts of her millions of followers, but her legacy as a warrior and an artist endures. Her perseverance and strength throughout her journey served as an example to everyone who followed her life narrative. After the memorial service, Janet Jackson's final act was a PO&1. The story of Janet Jackson's battle with cancer is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Her journey from the vibrant streets of New York City to the serene shores of Hawaii serves as a source of inspiration for those facing their own health challenges. Her legacy lives on through music, her indomitable spirit, and the awareness she raised about the importance of early cancer detection and treatment. Janet's ashes were scattered into the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Atlanta, look